Allah speaks to him in his dreams, or he has a connection with Allah. I believe he's telling blatant lies. But on the Islam Q website, it says that it is possible for some righteous people that Allah may speak to them in their dreams. So my question is that, is it possible for someone to get visions or some dreams from Allah that are actually from Allah, or Allah speaks to them in their dreams, or they can frequently see something that is of the future in the dream? Is it possible, or is it just randomly that happens sometimes? That was my question. Jazakallah khair.
Wajazak. This happened with a former president who said, God came to me and told me to invade this country. And they invaded the whole country and killed millions of Muslims. Was he telling the truth? You tell me. Of course not. Who came to him in his dream? Satan, without any doubt. Now, this sheikh who says Allah comes to me and talks to me in a dream, any righteous person, any person with credibility would be scared to the bones of saying such a statement, that he doesn't want to show that he doesn't want to show off, and he does not want people to think highly of him, and he would keep it with him to the grave. Okay, why did the Prophet say that Allah came to me? Well, the Prophet is talking about a revelation. This is wahi. Was he boasting about it? Of course not. But imagine if I come on live TV and I say, God came to me and told me this and that, and I should do this and that, and the solution for people's problem in this country or that is so and so. What would people think of me? The diehard fans would say, oh, Shaykh is a Maulana, we should build a shrine on his grave. The haters would kill me first and then bury me and then build a shrine on me to stone. Nobody who's righteous in his right mind would go and say such things to people, usually. So in our times, such a person who does say such things, I would say that he's a big imposter. He's not righteous. He's not a man of knowledge or of piety and deen. Now, is it possible that Allah can come and speak to you in your dreams? It is possible, but can you be certain? The answer is no. And most likely this is Satan messing up with your head. So if the vision you saw was positive and was good vibes and nice things and glad tidings, feel good about it. Don't talk to anybody about it. You don't know if it's right or it's from the devil himself. And if it's wrong, alhamdulillah, you kept a lid on it and Satan went defeated without achieving his goals, and Allah Azza wa Jal knows best. We have a new student in our class who belongs to Ahmadiyya sect. I wanted to make friends with her, but other girls warned me against it. I wanted to know why can't we be friends with them. Ahmadiyya group, or also known as Qadianiyya, the Muslim assembly of scholars from all over the Muslim world, gathered in 1974 in Mecca. And they studied their ideology and what they believe in and concluded that they are apostates. They are out of the fold of Islam. If you look at any of their beliefs of preferring Qadian over Mecca and making it a place of pilgrimage, if you look at the claim of Mirza Ghulam, their founder, of claiming that he is the Messiah, that he is the Son of God, that he is the best of Allah's prophets and messengers, and the claim that the prophethood, the seal of the prophethood was not over, which means that we can have prophets and so on until the day of judgment. It's not our Prophet Muhammad who was the seal of prophethood. This by itself is blasphemous. Let alone that they are given the red carpet treatment from Israel and from the UK, because they divide the Muslims. They are a negligible percentage, 0.0001% of the Muslim community, but their beliefs is totally blasphemous. And therefore, we can marry Christian women, we can marry Jew women, because they are people of the scriptures. We cannot marry a Qadiani or an Ahmadi. A Christian slaughters a sheep, I can eat from it. A Qadiani slaughters a sheep, it's a dead meat for me. So definitely what your friends had told you is legit and true, if you have sufficient knowledge, which is obviously is not the case. But if you had the sufficient knowledge of Islam and you want to give her da'wah and call her to the true Islam, this is okay. They don't even believe in the Qur'an. They believe in the Al-Kitab Al-Mubin. This is their Qur'an. This is their version. What is this?